Hello, my name is Juan, and Nico asked me to share a few thoughts about quarantine, living in lockdown. And I have to be honest with you, I did have a few wobbles over the period, and there were lots of factors, and the usuals, family, kind of work. Relatives living abroad, that if something would happen to them, it would be difficult or impossible for me to go and see them. And therefore, those factors weighed in my mind. But I've found a constant, which is God. And one of the things that really helped me kind of reconnect back with God is I started listening to traditional old hymns like, He Who Would Valiantly, Love Divine, or Love's Excelling. And what they did is that they helped me reconnect with that bit of the character, with that characteristic of God, which is His kind of immutability. The fact that He is constant, He is always there, He doesn't change. And that really helped me to reconnect with the awe and the magnificence of God. And I want to encourage you that there is a little Psalm 73, which is very, very significant for me for reasons that I can't go into. And it's a Psalm of Asaph, which is a guy who was appointed by King David to worship in the temple, and that was his job. His job was to bring praises to God all the time. And he says the following in verse 2, "But as for me, my feet had almost slipped. I had nearly lost my foothold." So this guy who was kind of in the temple worshipping God, he had a bit of a wobble as well. So it's okay for us to have a wobble. But he also gives the resolution to the problem. In verse 16 and 17 he said, "When I tried to understand all this, it was oppressive to me, till I entered the sanctuary of God." And I think that's the same for me, and that when you get to that place of entering into His presence, just meditating on His majesty, on the fact that He is constant, He doesn't change, that really helped me a lot. So even if you have had a wobbles, I encourage you to go into His presence, go into His sanctuary, even though you might not be able to go to the physical sanctuary, but just have that time with God around entering into His presence. Thank you very much.